Welcome to dNAxt. We are discussing class A subnetting, and in this video we are talking about slash 22. So slash 22 means 22 bits are assigned to your network, out of which 8 bits are the major network bits. So remaining bits that are highlighted with the green are 8 plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So total 14 bits are your sub-network bits, the bits that are borrowed from the host into the network. So how many sub-networks you will get? You will get 2 to the power 14 subnetwork. But before calculating that, let's calculate what are the what is the subnet mask of this slash 22. So the subnet mask is slash 22 is 255 dot 255 dot 252 dot 252 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4, that is 252.0. Since in the last octet is of purely host, so all bits are host in the last octet, so they are set to 0 and hence the value in the decimal will be 0. So 255.255.252.0 is the subnet mask for slash 22. How many subnetworks we will get? Since we have 14 subnetwork bits, we will get 2 to the power 14. That means 16,384 number of subnetworks. How many hosts per subnetwork? That is 2 to the power y minus 2, where y is the number of host bit. 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 host bits. So 2 to the power 10 is 1024 minus 2, as we always subtract two IP addresses, one for the network ID, one for the broadcast ID, because these IP addresses you cannot assign to your host, and hence 1022 valid host IP addresses you will get in each of the subnetwork. What will be the increment? That is 256. Increment will be there in both these octets, as we have borrowed the bits from the both octets. So value of subnet bit is 255 over here in the second octet. So 256 minus 255, that is 1. So increment of 1 in the second octet, and increment of 4, 256 minus 252. So increment of 4 will be there in the third octet. So let's write down few of the subnetwork. 10 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0. First we'll do increment in the third octet and then followed by increment in the fourth octet. So 10 dot 0 dot 4 dot 0, 10 dot 0 dot 8 dot 0, 10 dot 0 dot 12.0, 10 dot. Now you all know table of 4. So this will go on till you get 10 dot 0 dot 252.0. Then if you add 4 over here, then it will become 256, which is not valid. So you will do an increment of 1 in the second octet. Again you will start with 10 dot 1 dot 4 dot 0, 10 dot 1 dot 8 dot 0 till you reach 10 dot 1 dot 252 dot 0. Then you will go for 10 dot 2 dot 0 dot 0. This will continue, and the last subnetwork that you are going to get is 10 dot 255 dot 252 dot 0. This is the last subnet. Let's write down broadcast IDs of this. Here the broadcast ID will be 10 dot 0 dot 3 dot 255. Here it will be 10 dot 0 dot 7 dot 255. 10.0.11.255 कहाँ से आया? तो लास्ट ऑक्टेट, सिंस इट्स अ pure host octet, in broadcast id we set all host bits to 1. So when we keep all host bits 1, the decimal value is 255. So when there is pure host octet, you can write down 255 over there. Now the increment we are doing right now in the third octet. So you will write down the preceding number. Here the number is 4, where in the octet where we are doing the increment. In the octet where we are doing the increment, in that octet the value of next network ID is 4, and hence we will write down its preceding number in the broadcast ID of the previous subnet. So hence 10.0.3.255, 10.0.7.255, 10.0.11.255. This will go on. Here we will get 10.0.255.255, then 10.1.3.255. Here 10.255.255.255 will be the broadcast ID. 255.255.255 will be the broadcast ID for the last subnet. Here the first valid host will be 10.0.0.1 and last valid host will be 10.0.3.254. Simple. Here the first valid host will be 10.0.4.1 and the last valid host will be 10.0.7.254. Here the first valid host will be 10.255.252.1 and the last valid host will be 10.255.255.254. So this is all about slash 22. We'll discuss slash 23 in the next video. So stay tuned. Thank you.